Hello, hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Aries in mid-February 2021. What is going on, Aries? How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. All right, guys, welcome to mid-February. Hopefully, wherever you are in the world right now, Aries, you are happy, safe, healthy, and secure. Take very good care of yourselves and people that you know and love. Even maybe reach out to a stranger or two and, be nice to them or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you want to do that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, yeah, no real announcements here in mid-February, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Anything you want from me, Aries, it's in the description box down below. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's a link for it. There's a timestamp down there if you want to click it and jump right to when the reading begins. That's what it's there for. And if you're interested in purchasing a personal reading with me, that info is down in the description box, okay? All right, guys, let's just go ahead and get into it. Mid-month messages for Aries. Let's see what comes out for you. Let's find you a story, shall we? Well, I wasn't really asking for anything, but what do we have here? So we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Could be dealing with a fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you guys aren't really on top of your game right now, it feels like maybe, or you're dealing with someone who isn't. You could be dealing with someone or be in a headspace where you're not really focused, you're not really putting your nose to the grindstone, and maybe some of you are in need of a vacation or need of some time off, something like that. But I just felt like if that was in the upright, that would have been like, committed, on task, and very much oriented with, producing and accomplishing goals and reaching certain achievements. In the reverse, it's kind of like somebody who's just like given up on all of that or isn't focused in that way. Okay. But let's see what your not true, but let's see the main story. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Okay, so let's get something going here for Aries in I was gonna say October, so maybe there's something significant to you guys around mid-October. I'm not sure, but no, I want a message today for Aries in mid-February 2021, please. Let's see what's coming out for you guys. Mid-February 2021, Aries, show me. Knight of Cups, water sign energy, and a bunch more. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Man, you would think I could read, huh? And then the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. All right. Knight of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Pentacles, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be dealing with any of those signs or not at all. I feel like somebody here is like a little perplexed about their own feelings or the feelings of somebody else. It feels like where an offer could be made or wants to be made, wants to be extended, wants to be delivered is kind of at a standstill, or there's like a crossroads or like a, geez, I'm like way up on the camera. There we go. Let's try that again. It feels like there's like something going on here. Now I gotta move this out of the way. Thank you. Aries, where maybe it's a stop and go energy, clearly with the stoplight or the likelihood of a stoplight there. The likeness of a stoplight there. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, coming and going. You or someone that you're dealing with is in that type of energy of having feelings, then not having feelings, or being interested and then not being interested. It doesn't have to be romantic, even though it kind of feels that way initially. We could be talking about going back and forth on a decision. We could be talking about going back and forth in terms of a career move or an actual move. But the Knights tend to indicate taking action, whether it be, again, like making offers or receiving offers or taking people up on their offers or extending apologies, extending gestures towards other people, things like that. And I feel like somebody here has the intention, but then they stop themselves or situations around them stop them with this Three of Pentacles, or there's a prospect, okay, very specifically, or there's a prospect of three's a crowd with this Three of Pentacles. So this could be, again, it could be a work situation where you, Aries, want to primarily work alongside a person. You want them to be, your go-to guy, your go-to girl, or something like that on a work project, but they have to bring along someone else, or you can only be okayed to move forward with a project if you're working in the capacity of 3 people. There's something about three's a crowd. So there's this feeling that someone in the scenario wants it to be just a duo, but because that's not possible, that creates the break. That equals the stop portion of the stoplight. You know what I mean? So there's hesitancy on part of someone here. Some of you Aries, this is you. If it's not you, it would have to be someone that you're dealing with. But they're also very secretive, this person. This person is not really saying up front, I just want to work as a duo. I just want to get together as a pair, as a couple, something like that. They're like playing it off as if like, oh, no, I don't care. Yeah, they can come along, or yeah, I'm interested in the project with everybody involved. It's like, no, I really just want this to be a dynamic duo, but they're not being honest about that. And somewhere in the mix, this might be relative to the Knight of Cups. I feel somewhere in the mix there is, like someone has a loner energy. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Somebody has a very loner energy, like they don't really work. Well, maybe not that they don't work well with others. It's more like they don't really have a desire to work with other people. It feels like somebody who's more content to do something on their own, to experience something on their own or in their own time. Page of Pentacles would be a slow developing energy. It's one rung down from a knight. So there's less action taking here. This is more thinking. This is more plotting. This is more planning. This is more studying. So there could be an imperative on the table that you're facing, or someone else in your situation is facing, Aries, where you might need to make a decision by a deadline. You might need to move forward with an offer or extend an offer in time. And this person here might be sort of dragging their feet, or they're no longer, yeah, sure. They're no longer really invested in this, or they're seeking where to actually invest. So it's this energy is less formulated. Formed is the word I want. Formed. This energy is less formed. Not to say that the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles combination is actually so concrete. I do feel there's a little bit of wiggle room here, or there's some again, like this idea or this feeling of ambiguity, like it's not solid. And this side, it's got well, both sides have pentacles, but there's a human figure, a character there. This side feels similar, but I don't know. This is something where it's 2 people who are poised to work together, to have a date, to whatever. There's just like something about cohesion here, and one side wants more than just the work relationship, or something deeper than just a date or two. Like there's some romantic thing behind it all, or if not romantic, passionate thing. Like if this is a passion project, like let's say you wanted to start a vlog or a podcast or something like that. Something creative, something fun with a friend. Maybe you wanted to start a YouTube channel, something like that. Someone isn't taking it as seriously as the other person, because one person has a deep passion or a deep interest in what is being created or the relationship that they want to cultivate. Another person, they're serious in the sense that they have a stable foundation, or they're seeking that, they're figuring out how to make that for themselves, but they also still are not emotionally passionate about something. So the passion would come from, well, what kind of money can I make out of this deal? Or what kind of notoriety is going to come from this experience? Am I going to be able to put this on my resume? Am I going to be able to put this in a portfolio? Am I going to be able to roll this relationship into something long term? Like this person thinks more practically, and this person thinks a little bit more passionately, a little bit more in their heart space is what that feels like. Okay. All right. So let's clarify something here. This third party, I'm just curious about that. You might know about it. You might not know about it. And I'm using that word willy-nilly. I'm not really going to explain it like I normally would, because it's not important. This is what they feel. It feels like if there is a third party and it's the salacious cheating scenario that I think often is implied. You know that already. That wouldn't be a surprise to you, so I don't need to explain it. But this third party really just feels like other people, like coworkers, family members, other obligations. It doesn't have to be a person, but there are 3 people on this card. But let's clarify. So why is the 3 of Pentacles here for Aries? It already feels like a block, but I just want to be sure. So why is the 3 of Pentacles here for Aries, please? Death in reverse. Oh, and we'll take that. And the 9 of Wands. Okay. So somebody here, as I said, is blocked. And, you know, if it is a romantic situation, I mean, I don't, yeah, I did. I picked it up, but just so you can see it again. Like what a Romeo this is. Like what a very, I'm not saying that the person is romantic, but their head and their heart is like very wrapped up in the possibility of something and creating a connection and having it be sort of like this storybook. Like you see the white horse back there and you see the letter down here by my fingertips and you see the roses in his hand and he's got his hat off of his head. It's like earnest. It's very heartfelt. Whatever this is or whoever this is, whatever it's pertaining to, there's a lot of emotion anchored in it, or it's the driving force behind it, even though it might not be communicated that this is the reason or this is the inspiration. The inspiration is because I love you, I love this project, I love the potential, da 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 da. That's not necessarily being communicated, but that's the rhyme and the reason. And this 3 of Pentacles, whatever form it's taking, another person, other obligations, could be someone is just blocked within themselves. I think that's mostly what it is. It's a person is blocked within themselves. It incorporates, again, no matter who or what it's showing up as, the third party situation with the 3 of Pentacles here, it shows up with this death in reverse. So major kind of for Scorpio, could be dealing with a Scorpio, you don't have to be. And then the 9 of Wands. So somebody absolutely is they're saying too interested in maintaining their autonomy, maintaining their way of being. Someone has issue with commitment, whether that be committing to a relationship, again, committing to a project, committing to, you know, their own work ethic or something like that. There's something about a person isn't really moving. That's the point. This person will not be moved. This person isn't swayed. And it is on a spiritual level with the death in reverse there, because there is a lack of spiritual connectivity, possibly awareness. If you're watching the tarot reading, I'm going to assume, and it's resonating with you, and this isn't you. Basically, if you're watching the tarot reading, this isn't you. It's the person that you're dealing with. Whether you be a cross watcher, whether you be an Aries, it does not matter. And the person who's not watching is just, they're very anchored in their current moment, whatever that current moment is, whatever their current situation is, whether that be, you know, another job. You could be headhunting this person. You could be begging this person, come work for me, come work with me, come create this thing with me. And they would much rather be where they are. Now, where they are, 9 of Wands, it's a burden. It comes with trouble, maybe not trouble. It comes with some type of difficulty or some type of strife. But look how proud she looks in this particular deck. Like, look how like accomplished this person looks. Like, yeah, I'm up here and I'm in my tattered shirt and, you know, I got my warrior pose on. Maybe I'd prefer to be sipping a pina colada at this moment, but this is what I'm doing for now. It's like this person, whoever it is, Aries, is very settled in their current moment. Death in reverse, no transformation. Death in reverse, not really interested, because death is a reflective energy as it relates to Scorpio. So deep internal reflection, not on this person's agenda. Getting the job done today, making sure that they got food on the table, making sure that their bottom line doesn't really falter. Again, that might link up here with the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. It's like, even if they wanted something different, they don't know what they want. So they might as well just stick with what they have. So this person is not really a dreamer. This person doesn't really care much about potential. They care about facts, or they care about what's going on in the here and now, right? Yeah, that's really all I get there. And if it's a third party situation of the romantic variety or the sexual variety, this is someone who, we all whisper, well, not all of us, but if this person is whispering sweet nothings in your ear, it's a lie. Or you're whispering it in their ear, and that's a lie. Because this person is not going to move away from whatever their primary situation is. Whatever the primary situation is, work, love relationship, family, just bad habits or ways in which we're comfortable, this person is comfortable wherever they are, however they are. They will not be moved. They are not interested. And it's not to say that they don't love you or they don't care for you or they don't think that your ideas are amazing or they don't think like working with you even if they see the potential, it's not enough for them to move on it, is what I'm saying. Okay? Let's go ahead and get you a bit of advice, and then we're going to close out your reading. What is the advice for Aries in this situation? What is the advice for Aries in this situation? What advice do you have for Aries regarding this entire situation, please? Nine of Cups. Oof. Well, I would take that as care for yourself. Prioritize your happiness, your contentment. If you have a dream to be a successful podcaster or a successful writer, a successful anything, owner of a barbecue place, I don't care, and you want a partnership with someone else, whether it be in business, in romantic partnership, in whatever, friendship even. This doesn't even have to be sexual in any type of way. This could just be a friend who is too busy to really reciprocate with you. Prioritize your own happiness and contentment, Aries, okay? Don't put your life on hold for this person, and don't get wrapped up in the idea that this is the end-all be-all. I mean, maybe they are, but not right now. What do I mean by that? Maybe they are, but not right now. So there is a possibility that this person could be the perfect match for you in business, in love, in romance, in friendship, whatever. But they're not showing reciprocation or receptivity. With Death in reverse, they're not really receptive to whatever you're laying down or whatever you want to lay down. And also, don't take yourself off the hook, because if you are resonating Aries as the Knight of Cups, remember I told you that person isn't necessarily being forthright completely with why or the quality of the connection that they wish to have. Like I said, if this is a work relationship and this person and you are assigned to the same team, the same project, you would much rather it be a one-on-one kind of deal. But because of contracts, because of, training purposes, whatever, you have other people in the mix, Three of Pentacles. You would prefer it not to be a whole bunch of other people. Now, that's not necessarily bad. That's not known or understood among all parties, because again, there might be strategic advantage to not expressing that in a professional setting. But that also shows, my point is this, it also shows the immaturity of the Knight of Cups. Nobody here is a queen or king. Nobody here came out as a major arcana like an emperor or an empress or something like that. It's developing energy. So in this moment, if you or they or whoever is expecting some type of unity, some type of come together, some type of let's make it work and let's be dedicated and committed to the same idea, the same goal, the same love and affection that I feel for you, I hope you feel it for me too, that's not really kicking at this moment. I really don't think that's possible. Okay? So the the Nine of Cups, again, I think it's not to say to give up on this person. Some of you might have to, others of you won't. But I think it's a matter of reprioritizing and refocusing, right? If this person or this situation isn't really making you happy, or it's not really checking all the boxes, what other area of your life can you focus on in which to find this happiness, this contentment? It's a potential, I think, in this situation, but it doesn't feel like a guarantee. Okay? All right, Aries, that is your reading for mid-February. If you liked it, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, please. Again, if you want a personal reading with me, the information is down below. And I will see you guys soon for your March readings. Thank you so much, Aries. Take care.